Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be discussing some news that we got regarding the back half of The Flash Season 8. Now, before we get into the video, I have planned two videos I was going to record tonight that I'm now pushing back to Thursday, that I was originally going to record on Sunday, but I didn't, because I'm lazy, so those two videos are reviews over the Earth Prime comic crossover, which is Arrowverse canon, meaning the shows are canon to this comic and it'll be canon to the shows later on down the road. My reviews over issue number 1, which is over Batwoman, issue number 2, which is over Supergirl and Lois, will be released throughout Thursday night into Friday night. Part 1 Thursday night, Part 2 Friday night. So if you're excited for those, if you're not already subscribed, turn notifications on, hit the like button down below, and also go watch those videos when they come out. And I hope you guys are ready for those reviews as well. But in this video, we're going to be talking about Flash Season 8 news. So let's get right into the video. So, a couple hours ago, again, I had planned two videos. I had to push back because of this, because I really want to talk about this. There was a new poster, or new art for the show, official art for the show, that released, like you're seeing on screen right now. And Eric Wallace wanted to break it down publicly because it does say a lot about the back half of the season, whether you realize it or not. So, the article is by TV Insider, and I'm just going to be breaking it up a little bit. If you want to see the article, you can go in the description down below and read it for yourself. I'm not going to be showing any parts of the article in this video. I am reading it on my phone, but if you want to read the article, if you want to keep the video in the mini player or in another tab while you're reading the article along with me, you can do that, but I'm reading the article to you guys, so there's really no point in that. So, the article started by saying, so why debut a new image halfway through the season? We wondered that too, so instead of tossing out theories, we hit up showrunner Eric Wallace from insight into the design of this promo campaign, what message is being sent. Again, you're seeing that image on screen right now. Especially since he's already admitted that the back half of the season is going to be a very wild ride. But I gotta warn folks that what is coming emotionally is gonna change Team Flash permanently. And I'm not kidding around. That's even what's said by Eric Wallace. So now we're going into the actual interview with Eric Wallace, which again, a couple hours ago this happened. Eric Wallace. Yes, exactly. It's called The Flash, and yes, he's the most important character, and he's our hero, and we love him. However, supporting The Flash is Team Flash and on Team Flash. Everybody's equally important, and everybody matters, and everybody needs to have agency. So it's been a big effort over the last 3 seasons, meaning 6, 7, and 8, as showrunner, to make sure that any of the supporting characters who maybe were just kind of in the background before, like Cecile, Allegra, Chester, got to shine more. And some of those people who were not a meta, like Jesse L. Martin, who plays Joe West, obviously you know he's not playing a meta, but his superpower is being a dad, and just being Joe West. So we got that there. And Chester, we had to establish his superpower as a new tech guru when Cisco left. That was important. But that still left Allegra, Cecile, and it left the continuing evolution of Iris West Allen. She's not just the Flash's wife. She has her own stories and her own agencies. So I feel like we did good there, and I do agree. This is me speaking. I agree that they did good there. This season has really shined on showing Team Flash. I think last season did that a lot, but this season's equally evening it out, where we're getting more Barry and more of Team Flash. Not more Team Flash, less Barry, and more Barry, less Team Flash. This season's doing a really good job evening it out. Continue with Eric Wallace said, and as this poster points out, my oh my, are you in for some surprises in the back half? Some, I'm happy to say, are literally previewed on this poster. You will see Allegra. It's one of my favorite episodes coming up, where she gets to show her own stuff and literally saves a day on her own practically. So basically, it's going to be like 801, like pretty much this entire scene with Barry, where he's doing stuff on his own, he's relying on his powers, we're going to be seeing Allegra basically doing that, which is what I've been wanting for the past couple seasons since Allegra got introduced. So for me, I'm glad they're doing this. I know a lot of you don't care for Allegra. Maybe this episode will change your mind when it comes up. I don't know, but I'm really excited for that one episode. It's a very intense episode, and I'm so happy the way it came out. I don't want to reveal any spoilers, but her performance is phenomenal, and you really see what she's made of. Likewise, you will see those lines around Cecile and her making gestures. You're going to see something wild going on with Cecile that ties into our season finale, and I'm very excited about that too. The theme of the season is leveling up. If you didn't know that, you haven't been paying attention. So why can't Allegra and Cecile level up too? Which I think is well-deserved. I don't care what you feel about Cecile or Allegra. I've made it very clear that I think Cecile's lines are cringy as hell and she needs to do better. Not necessarily the actress, but the writers for her character alone. So I think they can really do that. Now, the interviewer said, dig it, and I love the mimicking of you've got Barry with his hands on his hips. You've got Iris with her hands on her hips. They're both taking very strong stands here. Eric continued, yes, the back half of the season, I'm not going to exaggerate here. Some really intense stuff is about to go down. Really intense, and involves all of the characters. I said at the beginning of the season, the first graphic novel storyline was Armageddon, which was a 5-part event we got to begin the season. We're in the middle of our next graphic novel now, and I'll be announcing the title of it here in a few weeks. Because again, we still don't know the title. And here's why. Because the title is ridiculously spoilery, obviously. So I think this has something to do with the death that we're getting in A14, or the funeral in A14. Anyways, for the first time ever, this season we have 3 graphic novel arcs, and Team Flash will never be the same after the second one, which is the one we are in right now with Deathstorm, which we just got revealed as Ronnie Raymond, or partially. It ties and pushes them emotionally into the final graphic novel, which is, I think, from 818 to 820 this season, because there are 20 episodes this season now. And all the people that you're seeing here in the poster, again, you're seeing on screen right now, all have to work equally, as you would imagine, to save the world from another big bad. So, now I want to point out, he doesn't say a new big bad. He says a big bad. Now, I think it's fair to say there's big bads returning. I'm not going to go into it much, but if you've been keeping up with set photos, you know what you're talking about. The interviewer asked another question. Robbie Amell is back as Deathstorm for 3 episodes, one of which we already have seen. What is next? We knew Deathstorm would last for 3 episodes, 8/11, 8/12, 8/13. 8/14, we have no idea what is besides a funeral scene being in it. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then we go in an interlude for 3 episodes, and then it's another graphic novel, and that's it. Eric Wallace said, so at the end of episode 11, which we got last Wednesday, literally a week from today at the point time of me recording this, hopefully you guys seeing this, titled Resurrection, Deathstorm showed up and revealed himself. But what was not revealed is the true reason that he's back. That will be revealed. Everything about why he is back, his plan, what he wants, and how it'll affect Team Flash forever will be revealed in next week's episode, Death Rises, aka 8/12, season 8, episode 12. Deathstorm might even achieve victories we never saw coming. It's going to be devastating. Why he's back is not what people think it is. Sometimes, and this is a very, very big hint, sometimes the bigger the villain, the simpler the motivation. It's not always some crazy, convoluted, macho villain plan. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. The working title for this graphic novel, which is not a spoiler, was The Blackfire Hauntings, which actually sounds pretty freaky. When I first pitched my crazy ideas, my staff looked at me, and I'm quoting this, "What? Are you out of your mind? That sounds like a horror movie." And Eric Wallace went, yes, it is a horror movie. We're going to do the Flash's version of a horror film over several episodes. And once they got past that, then the excitement set in. We've always known the ending of this story arc he has literally known it for 2 years and have been building and building towards this. And I have been building towards the end of season 8. The last 3 seasons, including 6, 7, and 8, are literally all one big story, and it's leaning towards one specific event. I have the post-it somewhere on my desk. I wrote it down 2 years ago, and that's the end of season 8. The interviewer said, wait, so this is all connecting going back to season 6. Eric Wallace said, what I would tell people to do before watching episodes 12, 13, and onward is to rewatch the beginning of season 6, meaning 601 to like 607 before Crisis, and I wouldn't watch it for blood work. I'd watch it for all the other reasons. The clues have been there the whole time. So that's the end of the interview. The main reason I wanted to do this video is because the season 6 stuff that Eric Wallace teased massively in this interview. Like I just read, I'd rewatch the beginning of season 6. I wouldn't watch it for blood work. I'd watch it for all the other reasons. The clues have been there the whole time. So what the hell this thing is, why he's doing what he's doing, why Deathstorm's doing what he's doing, is going to have a massive tie-in over the last 2 years. And I'm very excited to see where it goes, because Eric Wallace, the way he was just... Obviously, this was written down, and we couldn't hear him, but I can just sense the excitement he was saying while reading or giving the interview. Like, you should tell that. When you hear from Eric Wallace, he's so excited about the future of The Flash. And, again, he's been working on this for 3 seasons. 2 years. 6 is going to tie into season 8 in so many ways to this big bad. Why he's doing it, why he's here. And then everything Barry and Team Flash have been through since season 6, and probably the rest of the show, but according to him, it's only season 6, will be tying in to the final story of the season. That is a lot. I mean, we've been dealing with Bloodwork, Crisis, we had Armageddon, the Mirror Monarch, the Speed Force arc, which wasn't that great, the Godspeed War, which was, and now we're dealing with the Black Fire, aka Deathstorm. I mean, and Barry being leveled up. I know we're sick of hearing it, but get used to it, because that ain't going away anytime soon. And we're dealing with Team Flash leveling up like dog crap crazy. So, whatever they're planning, I think we should all be aware that this thing's going to be huge. I think it's going to be, and I'm probably going to regret saying this down the line, I hope I won't, this might be one of the biggest story arcs that we are ever going to get on The Flash. I'm not talking about the one we're currently in now. Will it be massive? Yes. When we find out exactly why Deathstorm is here, it will be massive. But I think the last graphic novel of this season, which will be the 3rd one, 3 out of 3, I think we're going to be in for a massive surprise on what's coming in that graphic novel. Because we don't know much besides set photos. And even then, it's like, what the hell? Like, we don't know really what's going on. So, I think we're going to be in for a really good treat in the end of season 8. After this graphic novel going into the last one. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see where this all leads. And I'm very excited for it. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the news. Are you excited at all for the rest of the season? I certainly am after that interview. I'm very interested to see... And again, he did say that we're going to get another big bad in graphic novel number 3, which is obvious because it's a graphic novel. We're going to get a big bad in graphic novel. But he didn't say a new big bad. He said another big bad. So, I think if you don't already know, big bads are coming back. Returning. Now, new ones, old ones. And I think it's going to be speedsters, and I'm overly excited for it. And, again, it's only 3 episodes, because we have a 3-part interlude, which I have no idea how it's going to be, but I think it's going to be good. I have no idea, but I'm hoping it will be good, nonetheless. So, let's just look forward to that. So, again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this news. Hope you guys enjoyed. hit the like button below, subscribe for new, turn notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, have a good day, have a good night. Bye, guys.